So right now I'm going to look at how we multiply fractions when it comes to multiplying a whole number by a fraction. So when we look at this particular example on the left, we can see that we have in our first one 5 times 3 over 7. And what we have to recognize is that the easiest way to do fraction multiplication is to multiply the two numerators by the two denominators. Unfortunately, our 5 isn't a fraction, so we can't do this, but we can turn our 5 into a fraction. Indeed, any whole number can be turned into a fraction quite easily. To do this, all we want to do is put it over 1. Right, now that we've done that, we can do our numerator multiplied by our numerator and our denominator multiplied by our denominator. So our first question is going to be equal to 5 times 3 over 1 times 7. Now in this particular case, that is going to be equal to 15 over 7. Right. Now you can simplify this further and you can answer this ultimately as a mixed number. I'm going to leave it as an improper fraction for the moment. But if you would like to answer it in this way, you just need to ask yourself, how many times does 7 go into 15 and what's left over? We know that 7 goes in twice, so it's going to be equal to 2. And then what's left over is 1/7, right? The remaining fraction. So when you are doing this, just remember that read the question. If it wants you to simplify it and give it a specific outcome or a particular output as an improper mixed number or proper fraction, then just read the question. For our purposes, it's going to be fine to leave it as improper. So let's look at 2. We have 10 multiplied by 4 over 9. Now, in order to do this very easily, we can just make this 10 over 1. It's still equal to 10. And then all we have to do is multiply the numerators by the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. Now, it's perfectly acceptable for you to draw these arrows in. Later on, you may not want to. So, that equals 4 times 10 over 1 times 9. 4 times 10 is just 40. And 1 times 9 is just 9. And at any point, if you would like to put these into a calculator, you are more than welcome to. And our third example, we have the exact same thing. We have 6 times 5 over 8, or 6 times 5/8. And we're just going to turn this into a fraction and multiply our two numerators and our two denominators. And that's going to be equal to 30 over 8. Okay, these are really simple and you should be getting every single one of them correct. There's some examples for you to practice in the next part. There's answers for you to check your results, and if you need any additional help, go and ask your teacher or come back here for some guidance. All right. Good luck with your work, and I'll see you in the next video.